dear audience. A charming good morning to all. Now I would like to introduce you with my paper Factors Affecting Delay and Safety on Construction Projects in Bangladesh. Here I am Tamim Adnan along with my co-partner MD Said Ibn Malik, MD Shah Jamal, and our paper was supervised by Honorable Professor MD Habibur Rahman Shobus uh, from the Department of Building Engineering and Construction Management from the Khulna University of Engineering and Technology. Here is the outline of our project. The motivation uh, of our work is that actually Bangladesh is tackling its large population by developing business and other activities to create employment, and to meet this demand we need lots of infrastructures and their improvements. However, those improvements have been hampered because we are overlooking several factors. That's why the projects become delayed, and also sometimes we actually ignore the safety factors and violate those factors, which cause the countless accidents and loss of lives in construction sites. However, if we closely look, several countries, namely Saudi Arabia, United States, India, um, they are now overcoming by analyzing several factors before going to the construction. They just find out several factors related to the project. That's why they take measure and have mitigated the problem, and they can accomplish the project within their schedule. That's why I think such measures should be implemented in Bangladesh as well. If we closely look at the background of our study, we will find that it was first conducted by Davis and Thomason in 1990. They discussed two types of factors in their project to uh, introduce the factors regarded with the managerial activities and another sorts of factors to find out socio-cultural, economic, technological, and political environments. In 2006, another study were found by Faridi and E.L. Saik. They uh, got that 50% of the construction projects belonging in the United uh, Arab Emirates were causing delay because the approval of drawing, inaccurate early planning, and slowness of the owner's decision were the main cause to make delay. And another research in 2013, Guha and Biswas found that delay factors were analyzed using 5-point rating system, and we got motivated and to start the project using two sorts of rating system. Firstly, we uh, went through several international articles, namely the journals, conference papers, and reports, and reviewed them to prepare a questionnaire survey. And then we took interviews. We used a 5-point rating system, where 5 denotes the strongly agree, 4, 3, 2, and 1 gradually shows the mark of agreement. Another types of rating system are important to very important, and not important, less important, were marked in from 4, 3, 2, or 1 to get the consciousness on personal protective equipment, actually the PPE. Now here is the flow chart where we shows our total methodology from rigorous research of international articles and preparing the questionnaire survey. We sent those survey to the 20 companies where the projects were running in Khulna, and Dhaka was the prevalent place, but we got 75 responses and 66 are accurate and intact, and the responses are divided in two groups because we found that the architect, owner and engineer are actually responsible to decide about their project, whether their project will run, how they will uh, spend money, lots of things were reasonable. Then the another group who rely on the earlier group, that the contractors and workers. That's why, because a contractor and a worker actually responsible to execute a plan. By this way, we divided the responses in two sections, and the factors are categorized in 10 subcategory, and the responses of people on each factor, each sub-factor, were taken on their average rate. Here is the type of accident or type of reason which make a project delay, and is average responses on the subcategories are put it in the table from for both group, and the average rate, average percentile are also calculated to show the statistics, and according to their average calculation, the ranking of the subcategories are found. And we also compare the subcategories by showing a bar chart where the response from architect, owner and engineers, and also the contractor and worker put were put, and the values shows a little variation for each group, but the fluctuation mark was noticeable in the result. And the Pareto chart divides the subcategories into two groups: vital few and trivial many. Vital few shows that accident, manpower, environment, material, governmental policy are the main causes which make a project delay, and their marking or their responses are above 80 percent. On the other hand, scheduling, financing, monitoring, controlling technique are defined as trivial many because they are apparently less important, which make a project delay than the earlier one. Also, the response of use of personal protective equipment was showed in a bar chart and pie chart, showing very important to not important, and marking system were put the value. And here we also use a bar diagram and pie chart to show the values accurately. And if we conclude about the result, then we found that 9 out of 10 factors are above average rate. Accident, manpower, environment, equipment are the main factor to make a project delay, and also 85% and above those value, uh, above the mark of this value are found about the positive review to use the personal protective equipment. But we also found that several uh, people, numerous people are not conscious about the use of such materials because they have no enough technical background and they have no enough practice of learning. That's why I strongly recommend that governmental activities, governmental intervention is necessary to create campaign and training to make to enhance the skill of the labor based on scaffolding, electrician sensibilities, along with the head and fall protection to prevent accidents. And also implementation of building information modeling can be used in the future if we want to predict the factors regarded with delay and safety. It will get the result more suavely. And here is the references where we got the relevant types of work, and the type of question are mentioned also in this question paper using the appendix. Thank you.